We went in there, we paid for services, we got those services, but we also didn't know that we were so vulnerable, that our things were just there for the taking.
Taken and posted online, personal information seemingly up for grabs as cyber criminals steal medical records and patient photos from a plastic surgery practice. It is just the latest cyber hack to affect our community recently, and now several women are coming forward saying they're not only mortified, but they want justice.
8 News Now investigator David Charnes with what he's found new at 6.
Well, Brian, Denise, tonight we've learned the FBI is investigating how these cyber criminals breached a local plastic surgery office, not only getting sensitive information like names and social security numbers, but also naked photos of patients before and after they had surgery, photos with patients' faces in them.
We went to an office that we thought was safe, that was going to protect us. We paid a lot of money, and look what's happening.
These women wanted to change their lives for the better, but their surgery was no enhancement.
Was there any hesitation?
I was excited. It was a whole new open door for me.
We agreed to conceal their identities over fear they could be targeted for what's now out there for the world to see.
Who has seen their photos online?
All 4 had breast augmentations at Hankins & Son Plastic Surgery Associates, a practice with offices in Henderson and Las Vegas.
Are you happy with the result?
Very, very happy.
Satisfied.
Happy as I can be.
Their bodies may be what they paid for, but the added stress is not.
I didn't even want to leave my house. I didn't even want to talk to nobody.
The 8 News Now investigators have learned cyber criminals obtained access to the office's network in February, downloading patient information and posting it online.
Whose birthdays?
From birthdays,
I'm sick to my stomach,
to birthmarks.
I'm beyond mortified that my pictures and my info was leaked.
The hackers uploaded pre- and post-op patient photos, along with names, addresses, emails, and social security numbers.
I've been hacked now in my bank account since this. I mean, it's not just what they've done, it's caused multiple effects.
Mark Barassa represents 10 women who are part of a class action lawsuit filed against the office.
What is this case about?
Well, this case is about a real breach of trust.
The hackers not only stole sensitive information, but in some cases, then sent it to family and friends. Barassa was one of those unexpected recipients.
So I received an email from one of the hackers directing me to photos and information about one of these clients.
The lawsuit claims Hankins & Son didn't do enough to protect patient information, leading to the hack. Documents the 8 News Now investigators reviewed showed more than 12,000 patients may be involved. The practice sending this letter in April, notifying them of the breach.
It's easy, right? It's a billion-dollar industry for these bad guys.
The FBI confirms it is investigating the hack, though this special agent wouldn't go into specifics. They asked us to conceal their identity due to their ongoing work.
Can you describe why a cyber criminal would target a plastic surgery center?
The sensitivity, right, of public health is out there.
The FBI issued this alert last month, warning plastic surgery offices and patients about similar hacks. Agents say criminals are pretending to be other people to get access. Once they're in, if the information isn't protected, it's a medical grab bag.
When you have pictures of me, that makes it very personal. That's what they're going after.
That's what they're exploiting.
Correct.
The FBI won't say where they believe the cyber criminals are, but the women say the Bureau was able to shut down the website once. Last month, on a news site, the hackers said the plastic surgeons were ignoring them and they would post more sensitive patient information if they didn't pay up.
To have this come out the way it did it's literally heartbreaking.
A consent form for medical photography the 8 News Now investigators obtained shows the women granted the office access to their photos for medical and research purposes, but they say they were told their faces wouldn't be in them.
On top of this, now I'm getting absolutely humiliated. It was devastating.
Now they feel like pawns in a criminal's game.
Maybe to think twice or really do your research and ask if their photos are secured, and that's something I never asked. I never would have thought to ask that.
I wanted to see justice served. I want them to own up for what they did and not protecting our pictures, not protecting our info. Like, I want them to say that they were wrong by not having the security that they're supposed to have being a doctor's office.
Hankins & Son declined an on-camera interview for this story, but their attorney provided this statement. Hankins & Son Plastic Surgery is devastated by the data breach, which occurred at the hands of third-party criminal actors. Both our patients and our practice are suffering due to this intentional criminal activity. We continue to work with the FBI and other agencies to protect patient information and also to bring these bad actors to justice. Now, we followed up with what are they doing to protect patient info now, and was that information even encrypted? They declined to answer those questions due to the ongoing lawsuits. I'm David Charnes, 8 News Now.
David also tells us lawyers for the office responded in court documents saying the claimants would need to prove how they were damaged, not just that there's a risk. And a big question in all of this is, how was the patient information stored, and did it follow federal rules? The government office in charge of that declined to comment.
You're watching the Valley's most accurate forecast on 8 News.